Good morning, leader of opposition, media, colleagues. Good morning again. I stand before you this morning not just to tell you about what Hurricane Melissa did, but to tell you how it has affected the lives and livelihood of the people of Western Hanover. It is clear that the government forgot about Hanover. It is clear that their efforts to help Western Hanover has been limited or non existent. We have over 8,000 families that were affected. And to date, as you've heard, we've gotten $1.5 million prior to hurricane and another 1.5 to assist the residents of Western Hanover. What can that do? That's a drop in the bucket. If it weren't for donors, dog nyam supper in Western Hanover. As an elected representative, it hurts when you have a limited number of package and you have to decide which community you go to next when you have so many communities that are affected. I'm particularly concerned about the assessment process that is being done by the Ministry of Labor. What we're finding happening is that the Ministry of Labor is unable to tell us how many homes they have assessed. They're unable to tell us how many communities they've gone in. What you're finding is that they don't know. They're able to say that Hanover has they have 4,388 persons that they have assessed. But in my constituency alone, I can tell you we have far exceeded that number. So this hodgepodge, patchy way of doing the assessment is unacceptable. This slow pace way of going about the assessment is not benefiting our residents. So while they take their time in assessing, people are suffering. People are in need. Persons are outside, they're living in their cars. They're living on the streets. They're catching with family members. They're catching with friends. They don't know where else to go. And so this hodgepodge way of assessing, it's not the way to go. And so I'm urging the government to engage agencies that know about data collection, like Statin, who they already have the resources, SDC, to assist them in going out to do these assessments. I am particularly concerned as well about our schools. Many of our schools were used as shelters, many still not repaired. We have started back school, and yes, we need children to be in schools and we need them back in schools urgently. But putting them in unsafe environment is not acceptable. Students are back in schools, but we don't see the school bus system back up. And so they're in regular clothing, and so they're being charged adult fares. What is being done? Parents are already without a job and cannot maintain paying adult fares. So what about that school bus system? Why is it that the school bus system is not yet in place despite students are back in school? Many of our students are on path. The schools are without electricity. They're without connectivity. The schools are unable to provide food for these students on path because they can't do storage. What is being done? I urge the government to put in place some kind of food feeding program. What about generators for the school? What about the several generators that I heard were donated? Can't the schools in Western Hanover be given generators to assist them with their refrigerators for storage so that they can provide for their students? While we are giving out these care packages, there's concern about where am I going to live? So yes, you feed me for a week or two. Where are we going to live? No roof, no house. We have gotten an allocation for housing. As my colleague MP stated, who do you decide? How do you decide? I see caretakers coming in. I want to go back to the packages. I see caretakers giving out packages. I see JLP operatives in the constituency giving out packages. I see state ministers coming in, giving out packages. What is lacking is communication and coordination. I urge the government to set up some kind of centralized hub that disseminate information on a regular basis, either through a WhatsApp channel, through regular press briefing. Let us know what exactly is being distributed and to who. As an elected representative, I'm on the ground. I have counselors. They know the space. They know who are the persons being damaged. Utilize them. Utilize us. Utilize the community leaders. We see NGOs, we see JDF, we see caretakers, we see state ministers. We see them coming with packages. We know the space. Talk to us. So we need a communication, we need a coordinated way and not a hodgepodge, patchy way of distribution. These are livelihoods, lives and livelihoods we're playing with. These are families. Many persons may be not directly affected by Hurricane Melissa, but they are affected because they're without jobs. The tourism industry has been basically non-existent. They are without jobs. So I urge the government to put something in place, put some kind of relief support, put some kind of allocation, wage allocation for a short-term period. I urge the government to look into how do we support families, the fisher folks that have lost their livelihood, how do we support them? How about microloans, offering them low interest microloans with some kind of grace period? How do we support them? How do we support our farmers in the short term? What are we doing? They have lost their farms. Western Hanover have quite a few farmers up in the Askinish area, Pell River area, Kendall. They've lost theirs. As far as I know, the assessment has been slow. And so once again, I urge the government to ensure that we measure what we're doing. Because if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And so I say to the people of Western Hanover, hold strain. I will continue to advocate for you to ensure that the resources get to you. Ministry of Labor asking you to step up, partner with agencies who know what to do. Ask the government and other state ministers coming into the space, communicate and coordinate. Because if we're not doing this together, we're wasting resources. I'm going to ask persons out there, my donors, I want to thank you and ask others to come on board. We're at the phase now where people need homes. They need their roof back on. We have started an initiative, Help Me Fix My Roof. Because despite we know that the structures that we have are not necessarily the ideal, but the people need somewhere where they can live. They need a roof over their heads. And so I ask donors to come on board. The government not doing enough. And they seem like they don't business about Hanover. They have a responsibility to the people of Western Hanover. And I'm asking the government to step up and do what they're supposed to do while I implore and ask donors to come on board and help the people of Western Hanover to fix their roof. This is not politics. This is humanitarian. People are hurting, their lives and livelihoods have been damaged and lost. I thank you.